Hey guys, today we're going to be upgrading to some LED tail lights. So welcome to Tactical JK. We do Jeep and kind of off-road stuff. And today we're going to be installing, testing, and reviewing these tail lights. So these are the Audexen LED tail lights. They're the same brand as the LED headlights we installed in our last video. And those headlights are more of a JL style, and these are going to finish out our JL look. Actually more like a JT Gladiator, because these have the light ring that's kind of in a C shape, and that's what the new Gladiators have. So let me give you a quick walk around of these tail lights, and then we'll install them, and then we'll test them at night. I want to do a comparison to see how they stack up against the regular tail lights, especially the reverse lights, because I really hope these are brighter. So for the light arrangement, we have that LED running light that surrounds the perimeter of the headlight, and we also have our brake lights on the top and bottom sections, and our reverse lights are here in this middle bar. I'm going to go ahead and grab a battery real quick, and we're going to hook this light up to the battery and see how it looks. So we finally confirmed that these do in fact look pretty cool. Some more things to note before we get them installed though. They're plug and play with the Jeep JK with this harness. We've got 2 breather ports on the back in case they start developing any moisture. We've got some cooling fins. Now these taillights are also DOT approved, and they have a built-in anti-flicker harness so we won't get that rapid fire blink that you see on some Jeeps. And I think that's it, so let's go ahead and get them installed. Installing tail lights on your Jeep is super simple. All we're going to need is a drill with a Phillips head bit or a screwdriver. Either one will work. On the factory tail light, there's 4 screws, 1 in each corner, and we'll want to remove the 2 that are closest to the middle of the Jeep in order to free the tail light. And then to get the tail light completely free, you'll want to push towards the center of the Jeep and then pull directly out. On the back of the tail light, you'll want to pop off this dark gray harness and set it back inside the Jeep. And then you'll want to disconnect the light gray harness by pressing on the release tab. Now to install our new headlights. If you get confused on which side goes where, the wiring harness is always on the bottom, and you should be able to figure out using that. First we'll want to plug in our new tail lights, and then you'll just want to set them back in the headlight slot. Be sure to push it flush against the Jeep and then push out to lock them into place. Now all we have to do is secure the tail light back into place with our 2 factory screws. Alright, and with that installed, we have ourselves a new tail light. We don't have both installed yet, but I want to give you a kind of a glimpse of what it looks like turned off, and then let me go ahead and turn on the headlights up here. And here we go. So here's how they look. Pretty sweet. Definitely looks just like a Gladiator. If you pulled up behind one of these or a Gladiator at night, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference, obviously, besides the truck bed. I really like the way it's kind of bright on the side right here. Wasn't expecting it to be so nice. You can't see any of the individual LED lights in here. It's nice and consistent. And the reason I got out the Steadicam thing is because I wanted to show you this. So my third brake light is pretty much completely covered by my spare tire. You really can't see it. It's something I'm going to fix, but for now I have to rely on the brake light. So here's how it looks when I apply the brakes at night. It does get a little brighter, but not that much. But on the new headlights, you can clearly differentiate between when just the headlights are on and when you're braking, and that's pretty sweet. Anyway, now we're going to go ahead and get the other one installed and test them out at night. So now that we've tested the running lights at night, let's go ahead and do our brake light comparison. Here are the stock lights parked about 20 feet away from the wall. And as you can tell, the wall does kind of pick up a little bit of light, but not too much. These lights are definitely pretty weak. So here we are with the aftermarket tail lights, and man, these are so much brighter. You can see they're really shining light kind of all the way up the wall almost, and definitely brighter in the center. Definitely really impressed by the reverse lights. All right, so I've been running these tail lights for about a week now, and I've got to say, working pretty good still. One thing I forgot to mention at the beginning of this video is that these are actually the clear version of these tail lights. They do have a smoked version, but the clear version looks really good. Anyway, I'll have them linked below if you want to check them out or get more information about them. Thank you for watching. I've got a lot of cool videos coming out here soon, or I haven't made them yet, but they will be cool once I make them. How-tos, comparisons, just Jeep stuff. So subscribe if you haven't, please. And I'll catch you on the next one.